everyone, hopefully you can see this okay. Today on the menu is barbecue chicken. This is one of my husband's favorite meals. The first time I made it, it was just kind of an experiment, and I only made enough for like one piece for each of us, and he was so sad. So that's why you see a lot of chicken here, because he's gonna need leftovers for tomorrow. So ignore the broccoli, that's for another recipe I'm experimenting on to go with this meal. But here I have barbecue spice. Now, originally I bought this, I think I got it at Menards. But, you know, since I'm trying to cut back on, things that aren't real, on processed foods. Oh my gosh, I'm having problems today. It's really hot in here. It's like 80 degrees outside and I got the oven on, so I apologize. As I was saying, we bought this and it was really good, but it was pretty high in sodium and all that stuff, and since we're trying to kind of watch all that, I made my own, so that's what little is left here. This will be enough for today, but when I go to make up another batch of this, I'll do a video if you guys want, and let me know if you want to have the recipe down below, and I'll pin it in a comment if I get enough people that want to see it. So yeah, anyway, so what I do, and then also I have barbecue sauce here. This is homemade by one of my mom's coworkers, but you can use your favorite barbecue sauce, whatever you like. So what I do is I just preheat my pan. I use cast iron. I really like cast iron. The beauty of this is that it can go on the stove and in the oven, which you'll need to do today. So I guess before you get started with all this, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then preheat your pan. I usually wait till the oven's preheated a little bit. And then okay, so then what you do is you want to season this chicken here. So I just sprinkle just a light layer. And this already has salt, pepper, and things like that in there, so I don't add any extra. You certainly can if you want to, but I don't. This is plenty. So, yeah, so I shake it up. Just kind of a nice even layer. Doesn't need to be crazy. Turn it over, and you can do this with breasts, wings. Usually I like to use leg and thigh quarters for these. I think they come out the best, but this is what they had on sale at the store this week, so this is what I bought. It was just the leg and the thighs. So turn it over. You want to season both sides, and give that a sprinkle. And then I start skin side down and just put it right in the pan. I got it hot enough it'll sizzle, but it's alright. Try and get all this in here. Get all my seasoning off the board here because it kind of gets everywhere. That's how I roll. I'm a crazy chef. I like just throw things everywhere. Make a huge mess and clean it up later. That's how I roll. I will say this works the best with bone-in. You could do it with boneless, but I don't know. There's better flavor in the bone-in, I think. Personally speaking, you can always peel the skin off if you want. So just trying to get everything in here, And if need be too, you can brown it in a separate pan, and then, if you don't have a pan that can go in the oven, what you can do is brown it in a separate pan, and then put it in a casserole dish, whatever will fit your chicken in there. So, all right, give that about 3-4 minutes per side until it browns nicely, and then I'll go on to the next step. Okay, so once you've browned it pretty good on both sides, what you want to do is take like one of these little silicone brushes, or if you just have a regular brush, that's okay too. Or if you don't have these brushes, you can use a spoon. I think I got this at the dollar store, so they're not so expensive. And then I just put a little bit of the sauce in a dish, so it's not contaminated by the chicken from the bottle or whatever. So yeah, so I just take the brush and I just brush it lightly. I'll come in here for a close-up. So I just put a thin layer on at first here. And this is the thing that's going to kind of be unique to what I'm doing here. And that is, I'm only going to put the sauce on the top of the chicken. I'm not going to flip it over anymore after this or put any on the bottom. I'm going to continue to baste the top with this barbecue sauce. For me personally, the reason I'm not really usually crazy about barbecue chicken is that it's too much sauce. You know, it's covered and surrounded, and it's not really my thing. But this way you get that nice barbecue flavor, but it's not like overwhelming. So if you're the kind of person who isn't really a fan of a lot of sauce, then this is going to be a really good recipe for you. And I kind of get the edges too a little bit, kind of get down around the sides, just give it a nice even coat. I'll come in and give you a close-up on what I got going on for just a second. So yeah, you just want to rub it all around. Alright, so as you can see, I did a pretty even coating. Just kind of around the edges and this and that. It's not as much, but don't worry. We're going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes. And after that 15 minutes, we're going to pull it out and we're going to baste it again. So we'll be back when it's ready. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. I'm going to take the sauce and I'm going to go over it one more time. Get a little closer view here. Over it one more time with the sauce. Now really you could put as little or as much as you want on here. I like to do this every 15 minutes or so because it gives it a good kind of caramelization on the chicken. And it's really yummy. You know, and too, if you wanted to, you could take the skin off of here too. It's not that big a deal. Before you cook it, I mean. And too, I don't think I remember to say this, but you know, if you don't have like a barbecue rub or spice or anything, just salt and pepper would work too. I just like to use like a barbecue rub or seasoning or rub because it adds that extra element of deliciousness. So yeah, keep that up, baste it again, and put it in for another 15 minutes. And after that, I douse it again. Usually total cooking time about 40-45 minutes. You want to check the internal temperature and make sure it's at 165. That's the proper cook temp for chicken. So yeah, just keep repeating until it's finished in 15-minute increments, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay guys, so it was in there about 45 minutes. Probably could only use maybe 30-35. But yeah, so as you can see, it has like a nice caramelization on there from the sauce, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat. I'm hungry. So I'm going to make this quick. Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to know the recipe for the barbecue spice, let me know in the comments below. And let me know if you guys want to see a recipe for this delicious looking broccoli, macaroni, and cheese, because the little bit I tried is pretty good. I need some tweaking, but yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Alright guys, hope you have a good night or a good day or whatever time it is you're watching this. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell if you haven't done so already, so you get notified during the YT 100 challenge. I'll be posting every day. As it gets closer to the end there, I'll figure out what my schedule will be. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Alright, take care.